Welcome viewers to my channel Tech and Talent. Today I will give you some laptop suggestion that you can purchase under 40,000 rupees. These are the budget laptops. So if you have any planning to purchase under 40,000 rupees any laptop, then before purchasing that kindly watch the video till the end to know all the laptop specifications, their advantages and their disadvantages as well. So kindly watch the video till the end, and if you like the video please subscribe the channel and don't forget to click the bell icon. So let's start. So the first laptop in my list is Asus Core. Yes, the laptop name is Asus Core. So let's see the picture of how the laptop looks and their advantages and disadvantages. The main highlighting points of Asus Core are the 8th generation of Core i5 processor along with 8 GB of RAM and 15.6-inch Full HD display, and the most important part is that the dedicated 2 GB NVIDIA GeForce MX 110 graphics card. So if you are sort of a mid-range gamer and if you prefer a sort of gaming, then definitely you can go ahead with this Asus Core, because giving a dedicated graphics card in this price segment is definitely excellent. So let's see the main highlighting advantages and disadvantages. So the next advantages that I feel are it has a 15.6-inch Full HD display. It has a 1 TB of hard disk, so you will never face any shortage of your storage. It has a 8 GB of RAM. It has a 2 GB of dedicated graphics card, and Windows 10 is already pre-installed, and along with this the optical disk drive, so you will get a read and write disk drive. Now let's come to the disadvantages. Now it does not have the SSD. So many laptops in this price range, they generally gives SSD at least 256 GB, but in this price range there is no such SSD, but they have given 1 TB of hard disk. So if they would have given the SSD, then the performance and booting time would have much better. But anyway, the next disadvantage is there is only one USB 3.1 port. So because there are two USB 2.0 ports, so they could have given two 3.1 USB port. Now the third point is poor battery backup. Now I wouldn't say that the battery backup is extremely bad, but you can get 4 to 5 hours maximum about the battery performance with your general regular usage. So as per my suggestion, Asus Core has excellent configuration. Though it does not have SSD, but it has an excellent processor, 8th generation processor, and there are all the features that a person need to use any laptop. It has everything, including the 2 GB dedicated graphics card that is of NVIDIA. But the disadvantage is only that I feel in this laptop is the battery backup. Battery backup is not that much of great, but at least you can spend 4 to 5 hours easily during normal usage. So let's see the next laptop. Next laptop in my list is Lenovo IdeaPad. Now this laptop has some excellent configuration like 512 GB of SSD. That is something crazy. The bad things there are the body of this is plastic body, so you may not feel premium with this laptop, but ultimately you need to use this laptop for your personal usage. So let's see the pictures and their advantages and disadvantages. Main highlighting points of Lenovo IdeaPad S145 is that the processor, that is a Ryzen 5 2.1 GHz, and it has a maximum clocking speed of 3.7 GHz. So the processor is excellent. It has 8 GB of RAM and they have opted for the SSD option instead of regular hard disk. It has a 512 GB of SSD, so the boot time will be very low and your laptop performance will be excellent. And along with this, it has a 15.6-inch Full HD display and two 1.5 watt Dolby speaker. So these are the main highlighting points of Lenovo IdeaPad. Now let's come to the advantages and disadvantages. So the advantages main are like Full HD display, 15.6-inch, Ryzen 5 processor, 512 GB SSD for optimal performance, 8 GB of RAM, Windows 10 is already pre-installed in the laptop, the Dolby speaker, and two USB 3.0 port. So these are the advantages. Now let's come to the disadvantages. So it has an average 35 watt hour battery. So the battery performance will not be excellent, but in the average mid-range section. Now it does not have the backlit keyboard, and along with this, the back of it is a plastic body, so you will never feel a premium laptop after holding the laptop in your hand. So these are the advantages and disadvantages. So as per my suggestion, Lenovo IdeaPad is excellent, though it does not have the dedicated graphics card. So if you are really a hardcore gamer, then this laptop is definitely not for you. But if you are like a regular normal user, if you prefer coding, like if you prefer any kind of general editing, so then definitely this laptop is for you, because the laptop has a 512 GB of SSD, so performance, booting time, everything will be fantastic. Just like the back is a plastic body, so that is fine for me, because ultimately you will use it inside of your home. No one is going to see your laptop, so it is not a presentable kind of a thing like a mobile. So for me, this laptop configuration is excellent. Now next laptop in my list is HP 15. Now this laptop has some excellent configuration, like the 1 TB of hard disk, the good battery backup. So like if you are a sort of regular user, if you prefer coding, if you prefer like watching movies, so like watching contents, Netflix, Amazon Prime, etc., then this laptop is definitely for you because of its excellent battery backup, 1 TB of hard disk, excellent storage. So then this laptop is definitely for you. But this laptop does not have any dedicated graphics card, so this laptop is definitely not for the gamers. And along with this, if you prefer any editing, like any photo editing, video editing, then definitely this laptop is not for you, because this laptop contains 7th generation of processor, i3 processor. So they could have gone for the 8th generation processor, but that is okay, that is their decision. So as per my knowledge, this laptop is for the basic usage. So let's see the configuration and advantages and disadvantages. HP 15 has also some good configuration. It has a 7th generation of Core i3 processor. They could have opted for the 8th generation, but completely it is their choice. It has a 8 GB of DDR4 RAM. It has a 15.6-inch Full HD display along with 1 TB of hard disk that has a 5400 RPM. It has a great battery, that is a 41 watt hour battery. So if you prefer consuming content from Amazon, Netflix, etc., then definitely you can go ahead with this budget laptop. And the next most important point that I feel, it has a 2 USB 3.1 port. Now let's come to the advantages and disadvantages. Now in the advantage section, it has a Full HD display, it has a 1 TB of hard disk, 8 GB DDR4 RAM. You get Windows 10 pre-installed along with the laptop. It has a optical disk drive, so that is good. It has a 41 watt hour battery, so consuming content will be very long lasting. It has two USB 3.1 port. Now let's come to the disadvantages. The main disadvantage that I feel about the processor, it has an average processor clocking speed. So if you are sort of a regular normal user, then you can go ahead with the laptop, but if you are sort of a heavy user, then definitely this laptop is not for you. Now this laptop does not have a dedicated graphics card, so if you are sort of a mid-range gamer, then this laptop is definitely not for you. Now as this laptop does not have also the SSD, so the processor's processing speed will not be that much of good. So these are the top 3 laptops that are in my list of top laptops under 40,000 rupees. Now I have given 3 different kinds of laptops. So if you are sort of a heavy user and if you prefer editing, coding and this sort of a things, then definitely you can go for the Lenovo IdeaPad. And then if you are sort of a regular user, if you just prefer normal usage, so if you need a good battery backup, then definitely HP 15 is for you. But if you are sort of a good heavy user, and if you prefer all sorts of things, and if you prefer a bit of gaming, then definitely Asus Core is for you, because you will get a 2 GB of dedicated graphics in this price segment. So all of these 3 laptops are under 40,000 rupees. So you can now decide which type of user you are, and based on that you can choose your preferred laptop under 40,000 rupees. So if you have liked the video, please write it down in the comments. If you have any query regarding laptops, please write it down in the comment section. I will definitely try to answer them. If you have liked the video, please subscribe the channel and don't forget to click the bell icon.